Hello, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing some important events from chapter 9 of our book and identifying the cause and effect of some of Anne's actions in the chapter. So, everyone has already listened to the audiobook recording for chapter 9, so you should already be familiar with the events that we're going to be discussing. We use cause and effect to talk about the way that doing something, which is the cause, can lead to something else happening, which is the effect. So, because the way that something is done or because something happens, it will cause something else to happen, which is the effect. So, because something happens, something else, it causes something else to happen as well. So, that's cause and effect. So let me just give you guys a quick example. I forgot to eat breakfast, so I got really hungry way before it was time for lunch. Me forgetting to eat breakfast is the cause, and then me getting really hungry before lunch is the effect. So because I didn't eat breakfast, I got very hungry before lunchtime. All right, so on the board, right here, hopefully you can see clearly, we have a cause and effect graphic organizer. The arrow just shows that because something happened, it caused an effect, something else to happen. All right, so let's take a look at a few examples. Example 1 is coronavirus is very contagious. This is the cause. The coronavirus is contagious, so it spreads. That's what it is doing. That is the cause. Can you think of what an effect is of coronavirus being very contagious? One effect would be that schools close down. Because the coronavirus is so contagious, schools closed down. That would be an effect. Because this happened, it caused this to happen. Schools closed down. All right, let's look at the next example. Mia played with matches. Mia played with matches. So playing with matches is what Mia is doing. That's the cause. Now think about it. What's something that could happen if Mia plays with matches? Yes, she could start a fire, right? She could start a fire. It's really not a good idea to ever play with matches. So Mia could start a fire. That could be the effect of playing with matches. So because Mia played with matches, she could start a fire. Okay. So in chapter 9, Anne decides to do two things without thinking about what might happen next. So what it is that Anne does is the cause, and then what happens because of it is the effect. So Anne does two things in chapter 9 without thinking. And right away, we can tell it's not going to be good because the chapter is called A Broken Foot and Green Hair. So what is it that Anne does? Anne walks across the roof at Diana's party, and Anne dyes her hair, right? Two things that she does without really thinking first. So we're going to discuss the cause and effect of one of these examples together, as well as what Anne thought was going to happen when she decided to do this, the cause. And then you guys are going to do the second example on your own on Google Forms. Okay, it's attached to this lesson assignment. Okay, so let's look at the first cause. Anne walks across the roof at Diana's party. Do you guys remember why Anne did that? Right, it was a dare, right? Josie Pye dared Anne to walk across the roof because Anne was bragging about people walking across the roof, right? Okay, so what happened because Anne walks across the roof? What happens? Right. Anne, she falls and breaks her foot, right? So that's the effect. Because Anne walks across the roof at Diana's party, she falls and breaks her foot. That's the effect. Now, when Anne decided to walk across the roof, what was she thinking would happen? What do you think she was thinking would happen? Do you think she was thinking she would fall and break her foot? Probably not, right? So what do you think she was thinking would happen? I think that she was thinking she was going to prove that she could do it, right? She wanted to prove that she could do it to Josie and the kids at the party. So I think she thought she was going to end up looking cool for Josie and the kids, but instead, the effect of her action was that she fell and broke her foot. So now what I'd like you guys to do is think about the second cause. Anne dyes her hair. I want you to think, what was the actual thing that happened because she dyed her hair? What was the effect? And then what was it that Anne thought was going to happen when she dyed her hair? All right, good job, guys.